Nigeria is one of the fastest growing countries in the world in terms of population.
One of the many challenges facing the masses is getting adequate and affordable housing. The situation is even worse for those in big cities like Lagos and Abuja.
Aside affordability, there are other issues like identifying if the house is flood prone. Another issue is faulty structures that end up collapsing not long after tenants moving. These issues oftentimes put a strain on relations between landlords and their tenants.
All right, joining us now is a real estate developer, Precious Okechukwu. Precious, it's good to have you join us right now. Now, let's begin with some of the challenges in getting an apartment. For Lagos, tenants will tell you a plethora of the stories of what they have to go through to get an apartment they like. Talk to us about some of these challenges.
Okay, so coming into Lagos with my term 7 and all of that, I noticed that buyers and then tenants also face problems when it comes to getting a property, either purchasing or leasing. And now one of the problems they face is in terms of area of location, in the sense that when they see a property and then it doesn't match the location that they want, they have to actually adjust to it. And it's a place where they have to just make up for it. And then another problem that they face is in terms of the house. And after getting this house, and then they realize that there's a leaking roof or something went bad about the house, it doesn't just match up well for this people who tend to take the house. And then another challenge is some of the real estate agents, not all of us, but few of them, also take you to properties that have been already taken by someone else. Meanwhile, you have to face the trouble of going through scam issues and all of that. So these are most of the challenges that we purchase buyers and then tenants face.
All right, so as a Lagosian, or rather living in Lagos, I have been through my own. I'm talking about issues of, okay, this tribe, you cannot stay in my house and all of those. But how can those in search of a house, the tenants, or even if it's a buyer, how can they be eagle-eyed such that they can easily locate what is good enough for them? What are the things they should look out for when they are searching for a property?
Okay, so the first thing first a buyer should have in terms of getting a property is their budget. I mean, you want to get a very beautiful house, which we know, and then your budget doesn't match up with what you're looking out for. So your budget has to line up with what you're looking out for and the location that you want to get. So you also have to contact the right real estate agent who can take you to the places that will suit both your budget and the location of the property you need.
All right, now we've seen cases where houses are under construction and then they tell tenants to pay some amount. In fact, you can pay ahead and then in the next 2 months or in the next 2 weeks or something, we'll have it ready for you. Why do we have that kind of a situation? And sometimes people are even desperate to pay such monies.
Yeah, okay. So I can say in the terms of the developer, honestly speaking, we do this because most times the properties are not fully finished. So probably there are 98% place of finishing. And then we tell them, instead of getting the full money, why not pay some amount or pay 80%, and then once it's fully completed, you can pay back the balance. You don't have to pay everything, and that helps the both sides. But if you need a fully finished house, yes, it's good. You can just pay up and then you get that. But in most cases, the reason why it happens that way is when either the house is 90% completed or 98% completed, it's not fully completed. I don't know if you understand me. So in those terms, we tell them, okay, why don't you just pay some amount of money and then you pay the balance. Once it's completed, you can have your keys to the house. But it also helps the buyer because you're getting something good at the end of the day. So you can also make changes to your property. If you don't like this, it changes for you and all of that. But we don't allow, in the case of you getting a house that is not finished and you're paying the full money. No, we don't do that. We don't.
Okay.
It's not right.
One
Yeah.
aspect that I would have really loved us to touch on was this agreement.
Yeah, the agency fee agreement and damages and all of
damages
that.
And stuff.
It's all right. Well, we don't have all the time, but this discussion is going to continue at other times where we can get clarity from all of those, especially when it comes to illegal charges here and there, all those hidden things that are not involved or included in the rent itself and all of that. Thank you very much, Precious Okechukwu, for your time on the program.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate you.